that you notice with your sensitivity. The little expressions, the micro expressions in the face of someone, the energy that you read in the room like you would read a book, whatever pressure or expectation that you get from someone else without them even speaking a word or leaving you a note. All these things that make you feel heavy and overwhelmed and frustrated, they are here for a reason. And I am here to tell you that your sensitivity and all this information that you're constantly getting is the best thing that could ever happen to you regarding your success, your business growth, your abundance. How can you switch around from feeling totally drained and overwhelmed and like just tired of all this information that is coming in to saying like, cool, it's information, I can actually do something with it and I have the energy to do so. So what most people are struggling with is not coming out of this early stage of noticing your sensitivity and then feeling totally lost with it. Maybe at first you didn't even know why you're so drained when you have been to the city or at an event where a lot of people were, and maybe even just after work and you need an hour to decompress and retreat within yourself, or even longer days. And then you find out it's your sensitivity and, oh, that's kind of the cause, the illness here, so that's the problem. And then you kind of linger into like, oh, okay, I have an explanation now. But it doesn't stay there. What's the next step? And this is exactly why this video is finding you right now, is going from like, oh, I'm the victim here, the victim to my sensitivity, to like, oh, this is all information and it's actually a gift that I have been given. So how can I work with it? And an analogy that I always love to give people is, imagine that you get the newest iPhone with all the extra features, the best version ever. It costs a lot of money. It does a lot of things. And then you give that to your child, to your newborn, to your 1-year-old. And it's totally overwhelmed. All the noises, all the music, all the sounds, all the buttons, everything's super fast. And it's like not able to handle it, of course. And let alone thinking about using the features in a way that they're meant to be used. Because your child has no capacity to like get what this tool can do. And that's kind of the same thing that is happening here. You now notice your sensitivity, like the child notices the iPhone, but you have no idea how to handle it. You have no idea how to use this tool. And that's good news, because you're not a child and you can really learn to work with it. You can actually learn to work with your biggest tool. And it's not that complicated. It just needs a reframe, an activation within yourself to say like, hey, let's look at this from the other side. Let's kind of look at it neutral maybe first, just to like, what do I get out of this? What information do I get out of my sensitivity? What do I get with other people maybe I don't even realize? And then what can I do with it? So the micro expression in the face of your boss when you're telling something, that's an information that you can work with. The sudden drop in your stomach when you walk into a room that lets you know that there is tense emotions here, that has been maybe an arguing or a fight, you can work with it. You can adjust accordingly and then bring out to others the awareness of what you have just noticed in a way that is not blaming, that is not overstepping boundaries, but that is mirroring back, which is one of the wonderful qualities that we humans have. And most people that I know with their sensitive gifts, they're like kind of suppressing all this information inside of themselves, and that leads to no good. Disease, dizziness, depression, just having no energy, whatever it is. The constant noticing but not giving it back out, the constant like taking in but not clearing your vessel of all the energy that is not yours, that's not the way to work with your sensitivity. But what you can do is actually shift to say like, oh, I've noticed, and now I can give it back, or I can just toss it outside of myself. And there are so many energy work exercises that I can tell you to actually do that, to like stay aligned in the first place and don't even let all this energy get to you, but also like to regularly cleanse yourself so that whatever you have taken on can leave, and the only thing that stays is what is in alignment with you. And then you can work with it like you learn to work with any other tool that you have learned to work with in the course of your life. That might be the knife so that you can slice your veggies the right way, or that might be the computer where you've learned to, type really fast, or that might be the latest iPhone, or whatever. You learn to work with it. So, very long story short, what I want to leave you with today is that your sensitivity is one of the greatest tools that you can just be given in this lifetime, and that you have it has its purpose. There is meaning behind it. So maybe learn to embrace it this new year. Work with it so that you can live your life with ease and really make something with all this information and the talents and the gifts that you have. And stop hiding, stop retreating because you think like, oh, I can't do that, I'm too sensitive. If you want help with that, let me know. There's so much we can do together, and mentorship is one of the most profound experiences, especially for highly sensitive people, to like really shift their paradigms. So let's talk. I'm here. I am so curious to see what comes up for you with this.